Thank you all for joining us today. Thank you to the folks that are returning, and also for those of you that are attending for the first time. We appreciate it and welcome. And welcome to the end of August in this continuation of a crazy year that we're all experiencing. There's so much going on with kids going back to school and virtual or in person, and the challenges just continue to flow. And so what we wanted to do is here in economic development, we wanted to help be a bridge for you guys. So our work here is to continue to create economic stability in McLennan County. And whenever this pandemic started in March, we continued to hear about all these different folks that were losing their jobs. They were being furloughed or laid off. But then we also heard on the other side all of these wonderful local employers that were hiring and that were desperate to hire and had really great positions available. And so what we wanted to do was to help introduce those together. So introduce the job seekers to the employers that are hiring. We launched this series in May, and what we wanted to do was really just give you guys an opportunity to hear directly from the employers what opportunities they have. Despite all the trying times, they're still hiring and they've got great positions. So this is an extension of our Find Your Waco initiative here at the Chamber. And we want to thank our 2020 sponsor for that work, Baylor University. There are several other partners in our community that continue to do lots of great work to help connect job seekers and employment opportunities. And we want to make sure that you're also aware of these entities. Later on, you're going to hear from the Workforce Solutions team. They have some great information. The state of Texas does a great job. They're advocates for employees and employers alike. So we're going to hear from them in a little bit. And then there's also a team over at the HOT Goodwill office, and they have a lot of different employment services that most people don't know about. For instance, if you needed, help with your resume or coaching to get your interview skills, polished up a little bit, that's just a great, fantastic resource over there. It's the HOT Goodwill office. And if you're interested in getting their contact info, I'll be happy to share that. Something else that we did in 2019 is we were trying to help ease the burden of posting a resume out on a national job board, kind of like Indeed. So what we did is we created one that's localized. So WacoTXJobs.com. If your resume is not already up there, I strongly recommend you put your resume up there. You can upload a resume, you can build a profile, you can also apply from jobs directly from there. And we send all employers in McLennan County to that website. If they say, hey, I'm looking for a quality control person, or have you heard of any new marketing graduates that are looking for entry-level work, we send them to WacoTXJobs.com. So if your resume is not up there already, you could be missing some of those opportunities. So make sure you put your resume up there. And also, if you would like to be part of a new initiative that we're going to launch and create kind of a live resume, if you will, telling us a little bit about yourself, reach out to me. You can send me a chat down in the chat box, or if you have my email address, you can shoot me an email. I would love to talk to you and see how we can help get your resume out there to our local employers. So also, if you've missed any of these past Spotlight series, we've done several of them. We do record them, and you can find those recordings on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Greater Waco Chamber. A few housekeeping items before we get started today. I mentioned this, but if you want to submit questions, or if something sparks your interest and you want to know more, you can share it down in the chat box. And we'll make sure that either the employer that you're directing it towards gets it, or if they don't see it, we'll bring it to their attention. If you want them to get back with you on something, though, we need to know how to contact you. So make sure you put your contact info in there, and then we'll follow up. We also ask that you don't record this. We are recording it, so we will also post it on the YouTube channel as we mentioned. And then before the end of the week, you should receive a follow-up email from us. And in that email, it's going to have a survey. If you don't mind, just complete that and let us know how it went today, what we could do to make this a better experience as we move forward. We really appreciate feedback. All right, guys, let's get to why you all are really here. You want to hear from these great employers. So the first one, before we turn it over to our employers, we're going to hear from Bernice Gonzalez at the HOT Workforce Solutions Office. Again, as I mentioned, it's really important that you know who they are and the services that they offer, and you're comfortable reaching out. So Bernice, you are on. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting us and for letting us be part of this series. It's really helpful because there's a lot of job seekers out there that don't know what all we can help with. But today I'm going to start with a few updates from Texas Workforce Commission. I know a few of y'all have been asking about the extra $300, that executive order. So it's been approved to eligible Texans. So if you have not received it or you're not sure, call Texas Workforce Commission. They can be reached at 1-800-939-6631. The best times to call TWC, it's at 7 a.m. or after 5 p.m. So that is some information for you to know if you have not received it or you don't know if you received it or you want to know if you're eligible for it. Call them. They'll explain more to you. They'll let you know what updates or what's going on with your account. And what we're doing here, we are Workforce Solutions for the Heart of Texas. And we are currently working on assisting people getting back to work. So we help with resume writing. We help with all that good stuff. I was trying to share my stuff, but I couldn't. So I'll just tell you all about it. So right now we're working on our website. So if you go to Jobs Now, it's a new addition that we did since COVID-19 started. So you can see on there all the companies that are currently hiring. We also have job fairs every month. So if you're in the lookout on our social media or on our website, you can see what we're currently doing as far as job fairs. But we host a job fair every month. And as you may know, Work in Texas is our main database. It's the biggest database in the state. And you will find all of our local jobs, but you will find also jobs in Texas. So if you're looking at another area, if you're staying here in Waco or whatever you decide to do, you can go in there and you can see as many job openings as are out there. Like I mentioned on the Jobs Now, it gets updated every week. So every week you'll see new postings, and that's from all the employers in the Heart of Texas area that are hiring. So be on the lookout on that Jobs Now website, which is hotworkforcecovid19.com, and then you'll see it on there on green. Or online services, Workforce can help you anywhere online. We currently have chat agents. They're live Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. And they're ready to assist you. Like I mentioned, they can do resume writing. They can do live searches. They can help you update anything on your Work in Texas account. So reach out to us if you need any help on that. You can also submit a request for assistance on our website. That's also very helpful. Somebody will get back with you within 24 hours. So let us know what you need help with. And then you can also register online for virtual job fairs or apply for childcare assistance if you need any of that. We're currently hosting a virtual business showcase, which it'll be September the 3rd. So like I mentioned earlier, be on the lookout on our social media page or on our website if you want more information about that. We can be reached at 254-296-5260 for any questions. Also, you can send us an email, questions@hotworkforce.com. Or like I said, follow us on our social media or go to our website, hotworkforce.com. That's all I have, Jennifer, today.
Thank you so much.
Any questions? You're welcome.
Yeah, I've also received a lot of the questions about the unemployment and the extra $300. So I'm glad you cleared that up. I usually just direct everybody your way anyway. Yeah. So thank you guys for being such great partners.
You're welcome. Thank you.